TRF, the terror group that's in fact claimed responsibility for this attack, has put out a statement saying that those targeted were not ordinary individuals or tourists. They were linked to Indian security agencies like the IB, RAW, Navy. So the TRF making it very clear that they chose this particular spot because they knew that government officials were on holiday here. They knew that they would be there, wanted to ensure government officials were targeted, and that's why this happened. Now, this group, in fact, was there to analyze the ground situation. It wasn't a typical tourist group. And I want to bring in Mir Farid to really break this down further for us. This is shocking, Mir. You know, clearly, this terror group had some sort of an input, which by itself is very worrying, that they knew government officials were there. Second, were they really not tourists? Were they there for some sort of undercover operation?
Well, yes, Akshita, before I answer your question, let me show you something that will give you an idea of the kind of scenes that unfolded here after the tragic attack. Now, these are the shoes of the tourists who ran for their lives. Just look at that. These are signs of what really transpired here, the kind of tragic scenes. And these shoes, these belongings, these leftovers I found through this track. In fact, 1 or 2 kilometers that we tracked, we found belongings of the tourists. So this will give you an idea of the tragic scenes and the kind of panic, chaos that had broken out, and why these tourists, really many of them, got injured while running away from this area. Now just look at the trek, the kind of treacherous trek that you have to manage, and you can't even walk properly. I mean, you'll slip, you'll have to be very careful, and imagine hundreds of them running for their lives.
In the panic, I can only imagine how, in fact, so many would have fallen over, tripped at the sheer terror they would have felt. But just focusing on what we're putting out right now, and let me bring in Gaurav Sawant also on this. Gaurav, this Lashkar proxy terror outfit knew who exactly was there in this valley before going ahead and planning this attack, which is extremely concerning, extremely worrying, because it means that they had information, prior information, that these government officers were going to be there.
The task of the security forces right now, the intelligence agencies and security forces, is to weed out the enemy within. Who was leaking this information out to these terrorists? And that is why the information from the eyewitnesses yesterday that terrorists wanted to check identity cards. Terrorists were seeing who are non-Muslims and then targeting them. 25 of those killed of the 28, in fact 27 of 28 killed are non-Muslims. So very clearly this was a twin agenda. One, target Hindus. Two, amongst Hindus, target government officials. So what information did they have about movement of government officials? What sources in the government are telling me this was a group of government officials and some senior government officials who were traveling in a group, almost like a batch celebrating a vacation together. They were staying together at a hotel. So did this hotel leak out information? They had hired vehicles to travel to this place. Did the information leak out from the agency from where these vehicles were hired? We do not know that just as yet. But this is also a question for government officials as they take a vacation in Jammu and Kashmir, because the situation, sure, is coming back to normal, and the situation is much better than what it was. But there is this threat of terror and there is this threat of sleeper cells. And in this case, the terrorists and sleeper cells seem to have operated together. Terrorists from across the border and sleeper cells within to target this. And it's proven from the statement that Lashkar-e-Taiba has put out through its front, the TRF. So it just goes on to show there is clear and present danger of this Pakistan state-sponsored radical Islamist terror in Kashmir even today.
Coupled with retaliation, response, etc., coupled with that must be a detailed investigation about probable lapses, about probable insider information being leaked out, and the probability of local help being given out to terrorists, which is extremely concerning. And that's something hopefully our agencies will be able to weed out. The fact that government officers were there reportedly not on holiday, but on some undercover work, they were targeted by this terror outfit. But we will await a word from our agencies also on whether this is actually true about these government officers. Yes, there have been casualties, which we've told you about, but were they actually there for some undercover work?